anyways, let's get to check out what we're watching today. I'm pretty excited. We are watching another Business Insiders. This is about why adults are spending so much money on toys for themselves, and I must say this is something that hit hard because obviously I'm an adult kid and a kidult, and I buy things for myself that make me happy. Some of those things are little things that I can display on my shelf, or small little things like these. And I absolutely love these things. They're like little die cast, like little, ooh, little die cast figurines of some of my favorite characters. And I don't know, I just like having little trinkets here and there to like spruce up my room or my office or wherever I'm at, to kind of just touch or finick with, or tinker around with in my hands. So yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna see what it takes to actually do that. And give me a moment here and I will set this up wherever I put it. Dun-dum-dum-dum. Dun-dum-dum. Here we go. Okay, cool. All right, it's already set. Yes. Hopefully all the audio is set and we should be able to. Okay, let's go.
Every Barbie doll starts as a handmade prototype at Mattel's Design Center. And styling hair is one of the most important steps.
I was
Barbie hair never
as
lasted
a hairstylist before.
in its like
But
great
adults
state
aren't just making
unless
toys
you just
these
left
days.
it in the box. If you
They've
took it out of the
become
box,
a target audience.
goodness, it was never going to last
Like
a
63-year-old
day
Bruce
with it
Pascal
looking like a nice
owns the
Barbie
world's
doll.
most valuable Hot Wheels collection, worth about $2 million.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to cost you $50,000 to buy a lowrider that's painted beautifully.
Oh my gosh,
But for a
that's
Hot Wheel,
pretty
you can
though.
have it on your desk for $35.
U.S. adults spend $7.6
Look at them
billion
Benjis.
on toys for themselves in 2024, up over 10% from the previous
This is
year.
me at the last
They're lining
classic
up
Game
around the
Fest.
block
I was
to
just
get rare
looking through
figurines
everything, and
and turning
Gosh,
plush
these are so
toys from
cute.
claw machines into side hustles.
I'm guessing I could probably sell this one for $150 or $200.
So how did adult collectors take over the toy industry? And how are the world's biggest toy companies cashing
just
in?
got out of the shower. I feel.
Yeah, I'm an
I think
AI,
I put makeup.
but I'm here to talk apps. Real apps you can build in minutes with Base 44. This finance
Sorry, buddy. No,
Bruce started
nothing for
collecting
you.
Hot Wheels over 25 years ago.
Welcome to my Hot Wheels museum.
Today
A
he
museum
owns
of Hot
10,000
Wheels?
cars and another
Whoa.
3,000 pieces of rare memorabilia.
This is the actual store display. This is the
Well, you
original
might as well
artwork.
take the store
It was a
display
special
too.
bingo set they did in 1971 era. And one of the reasons I have this warehouse is my wife didn't really enjoy having so many visitors come by to see my collection at the house.
Imagine just having some random people
I
just
have
be like,
about 200
"Hey, I'm
different
going to show you my
prototypes.
house."
It's amazing.
And then your wife being
what
like, "No, no, no, no,
employees
no.
just kept
No, please no."
in their garage. First cars of production actually had what we called open hood scoop. And then they
Ooh.
realized
I always
that
like
extra
those little
step
cars
and
that
process to
let you like
punching out
open the
metal,
doors
slow
or
down
open the
production.
hood like
So
that.
almost every other Mustang sold is covered. But what's different about this car is if you turn it over, you'll see it has one of the most shiny bases you can get. One of the rarest cars I have. This car is probably worth $30,000.
Fix that. I was getting bothered by it.
This customized hot rod inspired one of the first Hot Wheels.
Ooh.
I think I got it at a bargain, $75,000, and I wouldn't sell it for even double that today, because to me, it's the centerpiece of my Hot Wheels
$75,000?
collection.
These are original mock-ups of a car released in 1980.
And one of the things they had to do as a designer is they would draw up a concept for a future car. Here's an example of one of those cars they created. There's the actual product, and it all started with a drawing. Is that
It
amazing?
all started with the drawing.
But his most prized
But don't
possession?
get caught up.
This
Could be fake.
is
A fake
the
drawing.
car.
An AI
It's
drawing.
the king of the hobby. It's the rear load beach bomb. It's the rarest Hot Wheel in the world.
Only 2 of these were ever created.
Every car Mattel made had to go through the tracks and the
Or you
curves.
could be watching.
Problem is, when this
Brownie
car
or
went around the track too fast,
I've won
it turned to
brownie
its
with
side.
coconut.
No good for production. So this is the prototype of the transition between the model they didn't want to make and the future model they were going to make. I paid over $50.
Because you know, sometimes you just need to know.
Secret. It will take $1 million to pry this car off my collection. It is by far my favorite Hot Wheel.
Hot Wheel.
When Hot Wheels came out in 1968, Mattel handmade its prototypes out of wood or by customizing model kits. A single one could take 2 months to build. One of his most popular creations is this donut drifter.
My mom used to have a catering business.
Donut drifter?
And I thought, would it be cool if I made her a
That's
little
so
character
cute.
and we called it Sweetie's Donuts after her. We had a box of donuts and I was really hungry and I thought, hey, would it be funny if we made it into a donut car? Maybe this little guy is trying to escape whatever environment he's in. Maybe he's stuck in the donut and maybe the donut...
Mattel launched Hot Wheels in 1968 with the idea of designing realistic cars that were faster and flashier than its competitors. And its first year, Hot Wheels outsold the number one toy company at the time,
day that my dad got
Matchbox.
my brother one of them. We're just like,
I have an old
we're
Matchbox
so
vehicle here.
excited.
It's just enamel paint, has these rubber tires. There's nothing special about it.
We had this whole
Brendan
thing. It was like
Vitesky has
it
been
looked like
working as
a
a lead
mouse
designer
trap
at Hot Wheels for over
situation
20
where
years.
we were just running this whole course.
We hired real car
throughout the
designers.
house.
They came from
Remember,
Detroit
like
and worked
telling
here.
them, like, yeah, let's get another
Most of
set
them
for
had
me.
moving
We can go ahead
parts
and,
or
like,
features. So this
build
had
it
an opening
further
engine
and
hood so you can see the
higher
engine
and
detail.
looper, more
In the
loops and
1980s,
stuff.
as the first waves of fans were getting
So we
older,
could connect them
Mattel
together
started to
and-
launch limited edition designs targeting adults.
Ooh.
This is the first
targeting
product that
adults.
Hot Wheels offered with the collector in mind. They made this 15th anniversary product.
Today, Mattel has a whole line of collectible cars called the Red Line. These have up to 30 parts
That's pretty.
and sell for as much as $37 each.
Ooh.
Compare that to Mattel's cheapest cars, which typically have 4 parts and sell for just a couple dollars.
All the parts just almost literally fall into place. You know, the body, the window, the interior, the chassis.
Redline cars are only sold
Chassis.
online, and to
Those
people who pay
chassis.
$10 a year to be in the Redline Club.
So you won't find this at your major retailers or anything like that.
Brendan leads the team that designs these cars, like this Mercedes they've been working on for over a year.
And our manufacturing team told us no at first. And it took a few rounds of debugging just because of complexities of manufacturing it, making sure that all 4 doors open.
Redline cars, like this lowrider, are produced in limited quantities.
All of our Redline Club cars have that kind of intricate detail.
That lowrider is one of Bruce's favorites.
It's one
And
of
the
my
paint
favorites
job
too. Look at it.
is beyond spectacular.
That chrome
and the
finish looks
wheels-
amazing.
Just like a real lowrider, they pop out.
Look at
Is that
him.
amazing?
He
So look
looks
at
like
this
a
car.
kid in a candy store right now. His smile is so
I mean,
big.
This is awesome. A Hot Wheel for $35, and it's a piece of art.
It is a piece
Redline
of
cars
art.
can sell for double on eBay right after they're released.
Ooh.
The general rule is the less production volume, the more collectors who want it.
It's true.
But Bruce mostly buys
Supply and
cars for his
demand.
personal collection, with a few exceptions.
So I do hoard some cars that I think in the future will go up in value. I look for all the Ferraris I can buy, and then I kind of stick them away as investments. This is sort of like my bank vault. So for example, here's some Ferraris, I have some Porsches that I'm sticking away. But the Japanese cars are very hot right now. Everybody likes the Nissans, the Toyotas, the Datsuns.
I'm against the people
Adult
that
collectors like Bruce are part of the reason
hoarders.
Hot Wheels sales are booming today. They reached $1.4 billion.
He's
in
gonna be
gross
like those
sales in
people that like
2023.
hoard all the
up
Labubus.
14%
And
from
yes,
the
I
previous year.
did. Yes, I absolutely did get myself a Labubu doll because I got bit by the Labubu bug. I'll show it to you later.
I get on the ground with the kids and I reenact my childhood when I was 8 or 9 or 10 years old playing with Hot Wheels back then.
The GLP-1. I'm struggling with my medication.
Always happens.
like lady showgirl music in Vegas.
Bruce buys discontinued cars at conventions, like the York Toy Extravaganza in Pennsylvania. One of his favorite trading partners is Randy Blake, who's had a booth here for 25 years. He has over 300,000 cars in his collection.
Oh.
What's up, Randy?
Hey, Bruce, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. I got some carded red lines. I got some nice higher-end convention cars.
Do you have that the Fair Lady Z, the new NFT?
I do. I have one of those.
The
That's my
NFT?
last one left right there. That's the.
Yeah, I just got these. Are the newest ones that just came out from the club.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah,
Both nice
the
cars.
Porsche, yeah, both of those. Are
Both
the two
nice
hottest
cars.
ones.
Yep.
What do you think of an even trade?
I could do that for you, Bruce. We can work that out.
Well, look at that, Bruce. Bruce got himself an even trade.
Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Bruce?
You tell me what's going on.
How's it going? Because I know you're the man that has everything except this.
Okay, something I don't have. Wow.
How long has it been since you see one of those?
I saw one on eBay in my life. That's it. Two cars.
Made only 1 year,
Yeah, great condition too. What are you asking for it?
1,800.
Ooh.
That's high. How about 1,200? Life's not always about making money. Give me 1,500 for it, and I'll give you cash.
You got it.
Ooh.
Okay.
1,500
14,
sold.
15.
Thank you, sir.
We got a deal? Thank you very much.
Look at all
Appreciate
them
you saving that for me.
Benjis.
So this may be the only one existing in the world today, this type of package. And when you're a collector, you want to try to find stuff that nobody else has. This falls in the category. I paid a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but I guarantee you if I came back here for the next 10 years, I wouldn't find it.
While Bruce
I
snatches
still
up
have
anything
Benjis.
rare or historic, some have a niche, like building complete color sets of one type of car, what collectors call a rainbow.
A rainbow.
What's up, guys?
How are you, Bruce?
I'm doing okay.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Cosmo Kogan is trying to build a complete set of the 1968 Mustang.
I've always been a big Mustang guy. I actually had a Mustang when I met my wife. And for me personally, I just love that. I call it like a lavender, just beautiful color. And like this is a $1,000 car, you know, in this condition.
When Hot Wheels first came out, they painted cars for the first time, a toy car, the same way a real automobile was painted, electrostatic paint, which nobody had ever done that before.
I have no idea what that
The
is.
gem-like sparkly quality really appealed.
Everybody likes shiny. Women like
They
shiny.
do
the
like
men
shiny. I like shiny. I
this
like
is
my
our
nails to be
right?
shiny.
I mean, my wife's shiny is a
Never
little
gonna see
different than
them.
mine.
Many credit Elliott Handler, Mattel's co-founder, as the mastermind behind Hot Wheels.
Elliott Handler told me one day that his greatest inventions were taking something already invented, but just making it better.
Ooh.
That's what his wife, Ruth Handler,
She's
did in 1959 when she helped create the Barbie doll.
So think about this, a husband
Barbie,
and
la
wife
Barbie
invented
doll.
the #1 boys and girls toy in the history of the world.
Back then, most dolls were babies. Ruth wanted to create something that kids could see as a role model.
Girls could fantasize about being bigger. They could fantasize about being teenagers or young adults. They did not have to fantasize about being moms or wives.
Mattel was also one of the first toy companies to market straight to kids on TV, which helped it sell over 300,000 Barbies in 1959. For decades, Barbie dominated the fashion doll industry
That hair.
without major rivals.
I remember Barbies being stuck
In
in a bin
1991,
somewhere
Mattel
or in a
reported that
net bag.
95% of American girls between ages 3 and 11 owned multiple
Definitely had
Barbies.
Barbies though.
But Barbie's reign was threatened in the early 2000s when
By
Bratz dolls
Bratz
first hit
dolls.
shelves.
I was too old
Designed
to
as a
get
direct
Bratz dolls.
challenge to the blonde, slim Barbie
I
doll,
really think that would
Bratz
have been
featured a
something that I
diverse
was
cast
into.
with more skin tones, different hairstyles, and edgier fashion that resonated with tweens. By the mid-2000s, the Bratz doll had hit an estimated $1 billion in annual sales and gobbled up about 40% of the
Well,
fashion doll market.
Yeah.
In 2015, Barbie sales reached a 25-year low of $900 million, down over 50% from their peak in 1997. That same year, Mattel launched dozens of new Barbies with different body shapes, hairstyles, and skin tones.
That was a
But
good,
it would take a
good
few
move on
more
their part.
years for the iconic doll to regain its former glory. Today, Barbie dolls come in over 30 skin tones, and Brian Maldonado creates them from scratch.
Ooh,
the biggest challenge I have, every Barbie character, Monster High character, everybody has their own different kind of skin tone. Actually just finished cooking one, and we're gonna go ahead and pull one out.
Just finished
you
cooking
get
one?
your trusty wrench, unlatch everything here, grab it, twist it, pop it right there. You got yourself a fresh Barbie head.
That doll head is the canvas for Barbie's hairstylists like Shirley Fujisaki. She used to
looks
work
like a
in
fun
a salon
job.
and has been the key lead hair designer at Mattel for 19 years.
The key lead head
Part of the interview
designer.
process was actually getting on this machine that I've never touched before and rooting doll hair. If somebody's told me that I was going to be doing Barbie's hair when, I'm older, I'd be like, oh, you're crazy. Our favorite and best tool that we use every day is this pet brush, which is amazing. You would think a pet brush wouldn't smooth out the hair, but it does an amazing job.
I think that's what I need for my wigs, my cosplay. Having an
Mattel's
issue
hair
right
team
now.
has developed over 100 hairstyles in the last decade.
This one was kind of popular with adults just because of the tampering that we did on the hair, the style that we did on it, and just how creative it was to do the kitty ears with hair. One of the ones
I
that
had an
took,
aerial
I would
Barbie. I
say,
did Barbie.
probably up to about
Barbie.
8 or 10 iterations was this one. It's one of our Fashionista extra dolls. It took us a few different trials to figure out the exact color placement to get the combination coming to down here so that it can show that ombre color from the front of it.
Adults have played a critical role in Barbie's comeback. During the pandemic, millennial parents started buying dolls for their kids to try to cut down their screen time. Nostalgic millennials also showed up in mass for the Barbie movie in 2023, a blockbuster hit that grossed roughly $1.4 billion.
Still haven't seen it, and
The
I'm
movie
okay with
helped
that.
reignite the collector's market too. Mark Lear, a longtime collector, has taken advantage of this comeback, selling his own line of custom outfits online.
So I bought these
I've
two
tried
fabrics in
small
Japan. I got
designer
this
sewing.
online.
It's
The
so
shipping's not
hard.
cheap.
I can't get my seams right.
Now I have to buy more.
He says he could sell this kimono for about $85, but he treats his business as a compliment to his hobby. Today, he has hundreds of vintage dolls worth tens of thousands of dollars in his home in Queens, New York.
Aww.
One of his most valuable items is this European doll, which helped inspire the first Barbie.
So this is called Lily, and this is from Germany, and this was from 1955. She was about maybe 3,000 to 4,000. Ruth went to Switzerland with her family, and she saw this doll on the window display.
Each Barbie cost $3 in the early days, and accessories cost extra. Today, Mark buys most of his new items on Etsy or eBay, like these $20 shoes. Mark isn't alone. Mattel says about 13% of its US sales come from adults.
Have Barbie shoes that
And
I
when you
need
get
to
older, you
custom
want to have
make.
something to feel like you're
I made custom
childhood
jewelry has Barbie shoes on them. I think they're phenomenal, but that's just me. You can join the mothermoth.org/store to see some of those really incredible.
That's
You can
one of the
also help
reasons
me
Dave
by
Coletta
purchasing
has been
something.
collecting Lego
That would be
for
great.
over 40 years.
It's probably somewhere between 100,000 and 500,000 just individual Lego elements in this room. Even in college, my friends were like going out to the bars, and I was like, well, but I could buy some more Lego with that money.
Lego's adult community is so big that it has a nickname, AFLs, or Adult Fans of Lego.
It's a term that we use somewhat endearingly, but it's also a little cheeky.
Cheeky.
He buys and customizes sets without using instructions.
I am at a point where I kind of like build in my mind all the time. Like when I see something, I'm like, oh, I would use that piece to build that.
Dave's work got him featured on the TV show Lego Masters, where mostly adults compete in brick building challenges.
This is a version of one of the things that I built when I was on Lego Masters. It was one of our are winning builds, and I was building a miniature version of it because I just wanted to keep that memory.
He's
I
currently
really want
constructing
to
a model
build
of his
a Lego
bathroom.
version
And
of
using
the lamp,
these
the leg lamp
pieces,
from
which
the Christmas
originally
Story.
were
That way I
lightsaber
can put it
rods,
in my
but
front
I'm
window
putting
so
them
everybody
on
can
their
see it. I think.
ends
I
and
think
putting
that would
them
be
all so
very
close
useful
together
use
that
of
they make
Legos.
that hexagonal tile. I had to use tweezers to like get each one in where it went. I probably ordered like 2,000 lightsaber rods just to make this floor. I don't ever really think about how many pieces go into it.
This is interesting.
Because it's like
He's
you're
making
a
a
painter.
little,
Do
like,
you count
bathroom.
how many brush strokes that you put into your painting? I don't think so.
What Dave does think about is the cost. He guesses his collection has set him back about $50,000.
I try to
Price
set a
of
budget of like $200 a month per Lego.
a car,
and you know,
maybe?
sometimes I'll need more if I'm like working on a commission, or like that
This is
helps
true.
supplement.
Sometimes I'll be
you know,
working
what I'm
on
spending
some sort
on
of
Legos.
sewing project,
A minifigure
and then I'm like, I need
this
elastic,
could go
or I
for
need
$200
special
because
binding
it's a
tape,
very
or
rare minifigure that
a
only
couple of
appeared in
buttons
one
in a certain
set
color, and then
ever.
I'm like, oh.
I'm trying to
go to
be budget
Joann's
conscious,
closed
but
down, so I
it's
can't
fun.
go to Joann's, and that makes me so
To
sad.
save
'cause
money,
they had
he buys pieces off resale
everything I
sites like
needed.
Bricklink, which Lego acquired in 2019. The site has over 1 million
Bricklink.
adult members.
If I'm working on a project and I need 1,000 3-length white rods, I can source them from anywhere in the world and find the cheapest price.
One downside to his passion, he's often modeling alone.
The internet was pivotal in my journey in Lego. So I was like, you know, younger, building by myself in my apartment. And I discovered that there was a whole like online community of other people like me. And we started coming together in person.
Kids could submit their own plans for sets, and if they got enough votes, watch their ideas go into production. They'd even get a 1% cut of the royalties.
They're saying, hey, if you make that, I will buy it. People don't want to just passively consume brands, they really want to interact with them.
Then in 2020, Lego released its first set aimed at ages 18 and up.
I remember that. When they
Lego
had that
kept
whole
its
like,
momentum over the next few years,
give us your idea and
setting
we'll
a
build it
revenue record in
contest.
2024. Today, Lego's adult line, called Icons, is among its top-selling themes.
If I go to Target, I'll see a boyfriend and girlfriend going to buy sets for each other. They're like, oh, we should get this set. And in the same spot next to me, there'll be a kid be like, I really want that set. I feel like that's a success for the company, but also
dried
a success
flowers, the flower arrangements.
in lots of ways.
I have
for our
one. It's
culture.
the orchid version, and it is my absolute favorite. Like home
Plush
decor
toys are a
place.
$10 billion industry, and some of the main people scooping these up are adults. Mike Nay has figured out how to make a little money from his hobby. He sold over $40,000 worth of plush toys online. And he wins all of them himself out of an arcade claw machine near his home in Utah.
I'm guessing I could probably sell this one for $150 or $200. And there was only 25 of these made and available. My girlfriend's not entirely convinced that we need an entire room of the house dedicated just to plushies, but I enjoy it, so
Oh my gosh.
she supports me.
In 2020, he bought a hobby machine from Alibaba and started studying how claws behave.
There's a lot of strategy that goes into it, more so than the average person might realize. You know, looking for the geometry of the plush and the specific way that the claw moves around it.
Ooh.
He gets most of his plush toys from
Round
Round
one.
One, an arcade with over 100 claw machines.
And he
Today,
comes in
he's
with his
given himself a
bag.
budget of $160. His goal is to fill up 2 laundry bags. Mike starts by inspecting every machine to look for easy wins.
I love coming to round one in the morning after fresh restocks because they pile the toys high up above the chute here, and so it makes it a lot easier to win, just being able to pick them up and kind of tumble the plush into the prize chute.
Each play costs roughly $1 to $3.
See, and they get you by credits.
It took him 12 plays and $15 to win all 4 colors of these Pac-Man toys.
I'm guessing as a set, I could probably sell all of them for about $20.
Machines full of rare toys, like this Pochita character from a Japanese anime, cost more to play.
So I'm really trying to aim right around, grab where at least one claw gets under the actual chainsaw part. use that double tap, and hopefully the chainsaw will actually hold it in the claw. It's kind of hooked on there, you can see it. Perfect, one-shot win. So that's less than $2 that we spend on it. We should be able to sell this one for $15 to $20, so it's a really solid 10x on that.
But most
This
of
is
the time,
my thing
it takes
about
him at
buying
least a
plushies
few
at a
tries.
store, is that
This Hello Kitty, they're really popular. I do have a couple already, so I'm not going to
is
invest
that
a lot
I
into
would
this
just
one,
rather
but gonna
buy
give
the
it a couple
plushie
plays
instead
and
of
see how we
wasting
can
like
do.
$50 on trying to win it.
These failed attempts are what make claw machines so profitable for arcades.
Claw machines are just another form of gambling. It's just a cuddly, fluffy, colorful form of gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to a slot machine in Las Vegas, where you can program the payouts.
But instead, arcades can program the claw to have a stronger grip after a certain amount of plays.
It's a really delicate balance between making a profit and rewarding your player so that they keep coming back.
Mike is aware of this and has a couple of tricks and personal rules for himself. First, knowing when to stop.
We're just going to skip it and move on. You can tell it doesn't even really lift up the plush at all.
Second, picking the right toy to go for.
So one thing I'm looking for with plush that I'm trying to win is plush that have, long arms and legs that the claw can grab onto.
And third, double tapping the button lets him instantly stop the claw, giving him more precision.
And we got a nice good grab there actually, perfect by the head.
What do you mean by
So,
double tap?
That was just a couple plays to win that one.
Once
This
it
is
grabs
one of the
it,
most popular
doesn't it
machines
already
here,
just grab
filled
it?
with Japanese HoloLive plush toys, which are exclusive to round 1.
So right now my general technique is just go for things that are close to the chute and just try and get one or two arms of the claw around it just to be able to lift it up and over. Not really trying to pick anything up necessarily. Just tumble it in like that. We ended up spending about $15 and each one will sell for about $15 on its own. And they're all different.
After a full day, Mike has filled both of his laundry bags with plush toys and still had $10 left.
So this was our haul for today. Got two nice full bags. It's a pretty successful day.
Jeez.
Everything together I could sell for about $400.
Mike's most valuable prize was this Kiromi plush from Japan, created by the same company as Hello Kitty. He can resell this for about $30 because it's exclusive to round 1.
I think that a lot of the popularity of Japanese toys came from, they were really one of the pioneers in discontinuing toys and in creating different hierarchies of
Exclusive toys,
so that they really created the idea of the
rarity
what we
is
call the
the
chase
highest
toy.
form of commodity. You slap a
One
limited
of these
edition
chase
sticker on
toys
it,
is Sunny Angel,
it's done, it's gone.
minifigurines released by the company Dreams Inc. in 2005. They were created with the goal of easing the stress of working women in Japan.
It's the Japanese concept of kawaii, super cute. They're supposed to embody innocence and cuteness and sweetness, and they're designed to be comforting.
Part of the appeal is that you don't know which ones you're going to get when you buy it, similar to Pokemon cards. These blind boxes typically sell for $10 to $15. They can fetch hundreds of dollars on eBay.
Whoa!
Annie Chung has been
$450?
collecting them since they came out and has over 50 secret angels.
These were the secret that I pulled from the circus series. It's hard to go into the real world and you need something comforting that you can take to your office with you.
That's exactly why I got
Annie
the
co-founded the
boots.
toy store Anmei in New York City in 2014 and keeps some of her rarest items on display.
Everything behind the register here, this whole wall, is all limited edition. It's like a one-hit wonder. They don't reproduce it again. I'm just really looking at my 401k right now.
My 401k.
I refuse to count, so I can keep going. I love my baby so much.
Is it like Baby Alive?
In the span of 20 years, I think I'm being a good girl.
They're called Sunny Angels.
Back in December 2024, people lined up around the block for a holiday promotion at Anime.
Wow.
Jesse Angel waited for 3 hours to score some Sunny Angel characters for his wife. Some collectors traded to pass the time.
I kind of feel crazy that I'm standing here, but it's for the vibe, I guess. So I think it just brings a sense of community, especially in New York, where it's like kind of like hard to make friends too. Like you can like interact with people and be like, oh hey, like you have this, like we can trade.
Yeah, I'm only telling my girl I got like 3, maybe 5, and then I'll be like, I couldn't get any more. The rest is just gonna be a surprise. How many did you get? Didn't count. I just kept grabbing. I just kept grabbing.
Despite spiking demand for Sunny Angel blind boxes, Annie refuses to raise prices.
That's
the community cannot afford it. There's no future for the certain product. To us, it's not just a blind box. It's to be able to create a community.
I love that. They're not resellers. They're
And that's a feeling
selling
many
a product
collectors
that
share,
everybody should have.
no matter the toy they're playing with.
Collecting touches something very elemental inside each of us.
I love that.
And it's a form of self-expression, really, to align yourself with a certain figure, with a certain character, and to express yourself and your affinity for that.
My advice is buy what you like. This is not stock picking, to buy cars to think you could just buy and sell them to make money. Buy what you have a passion for, because if you buy what you love, you'll always love it.
That was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed that a lot. So, did you learn anything about the collecting and trading world? I did, kind of. I actually learned that it's okay for me to and sell my little toy. And as a kidult, it is okay that there is a market out there for people like me. So if you are like in the genre of no range, it's okay to save and spend your money on things like this. Especially like me, I don't have kids. It's okay. And if I end up being with somebody that has kids, hey, that's actually kind of, that means that I can go throw the frisbee at them. Not like painfully throw the frisbee at them, but like, you know, have something to play catch with or whatever. But whatever that is, whatever your boat that floats, you know, or have a great night. And we'll do another Business Insider next time, and then I'll do some artsy stuff. Yeah, all right. Okie dokie, before we get started today, I have a little story to tell. I'm pretty excited about this one because it's one of my favorite stories in literary history, and it's really brought purpose to my life and how I see other people. So we're going to start with The Little Red Hen. So once upon a time, there was a little red hen who lived with her friends, the cow, the horse, and the cat. In the springtime, the flowers were blossoming, the leaves were appearing on the trees once more, and the farmers were busy planting their fields. The little red hen was delighted to find some seeds and wheat, and she hurried home to show them to her friends. The little red hen said, "Who will help me plant the wheat?" "Moo, not I," said the cow. "Nay, not I," said the horse. "Meow, not I," said the kitty cat. So the little red hen said, "Then I will plant the seeds of wheat all by myself." And so she planted the seeds of wheat. In the summertime, the sun glowed bright and hot. The fields and gardens were growing and growing, and everywhere was green. The wheat grew tall and golden in the sun, and the little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me cut the wheat?" "Moo, not I," said the cow. "Nay, not I," said the horse. "Meow, not I," said the kitty cat. So the little red hen said, "Then I will cut the wheat all by myself." And so she cut the stalks of wheat. In the autumn, the days grew colder, and the leaves turned beautiful shades of red and orange, gold and brown, and the farmers were busy bringing in the harvest. The little red hen asked her friends, "Who will help me take the wheat to the mill?" "Moo, not I," said the cow. "Nay, not I," said the horse. Meow, not I, said the kitty cat. So the little red hen said, then I will take the wheat to the mill all by myself. And so she took the wheat to the mill. The miller ground the wheat into flour, and then the little red hen brought the big bags of flour back home. In the winter, the snow fell and the days were short and very cold. The little red hen asked her friends, who will help me bake the bread? Moo, not I, said the cow. Nay, not I, said the horse. Meow, not I, said the kitty cat. So the little red hen said, then I will bake the bread all by myself. And so she took the flour, mixed it, kneaded it, and put it in the oven. And while the bread was baking, it smelled wonderful. The cow and the horse and the cat came running when they smelled that fresh bread. The little red hen took the bread out of the oven and asked her friends, who will help me eat the bread? Moo, I will, said the cow. Nay, I will, said the horse. Meow, I will, said the kitty cat. But the little red hen said, oh, no, 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 I planted the seeds of wheat. I cut the wheat, I took the wheat to the mill and brought home the flour, and baked the bread all by myself. Now I will eat the bread all by myself. And so she did, and it was delicious. The end. Have we learned something yet? Have we? I don't know, maybe we did, maybe we didn't, but it's an exercise in judgment of character and an exercise in sharing responsibilities and how the community at large should just come together to help one another in those times of in the times of need. You know, when you see that somebody's working so hard, then you should really come together. And I might feel like I'm not centered. You should come together in times of need for your fellow kin and your fellow friends and stuff like that. So anyways,